Welcome back to another episode of Cactus Plays, Seasons After Fall. My name is Bobby.
I'm Kevandre.
And last time we finished up 3 of the 4.
Yes.
So now we're on to the 4th one.
We went and we did portal stuff.
Yes. Thinking with portals.
Yeah. And now we're supposed to go back to the summer one where the cicada was.
Yeah, and it's apparently the most tedious one.
That's what the guide said. Should I probably pull up the guide?
Probably. I don't want to be stuck in this thing for like 1,000 hours because I'm dumb.
That makes sense.
Because that's what would happen.
I would assume so.
I don't need to be told I'm dumb. I already know. I didn't forget that bit, Mom.
Yes, you did.
I didn't know it.
Oh. I guess I didn't know.
Yeah. Fuck. Go here. Up there. Now do the jumpy jump.
We apologize if you hear any kind of construction thing. They're kind of fucking up the pool in our apartment complex right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can hear it at all, but just in case you do.
We did a test audio and we couldn't hear anything?
Yeah. It's hella loud outside, only kind of audible in here, but this microphone picks up a lot, so I'm not really sure. So if you hear like a brrrr, then it's not me.
That's totally him.
Oh shit. Fucking ass. Let's see. Sanctuary.
That's right. And then we did this thing before to break the thing to go down. Fuck! Can I not jump anymore? Did I forget how to play?
Yeah, it's been like a hot minute.
Yeah. But I'm alright with hot minutes.
Yeet. Yeah,
Okay.
You already broke that log.
Yeah, and I can't jump back up there. So yeah, we gotta go down. Fuck.
Gotta get down on Friday.
We really do not have to get down on Friday. I don't know if Rebecca knew that, but staying in is totally an option.
Look, she don't know. She wants to go out and with her friends and not be sure what seat to sit in.
Even though there's only one.
Yeah, she just wants to sit on a brother's lap. Look, don't worry about it. Sometimes you just gotta sit on your brother's lap.
Ah, yes. That age-old adage.
You're an age-old adage.
Okay, now I gotta find a way to get up there. Trigger it again. Okay. Which means I gotta go back.
Anyway, so the other day, Bobby and I were talking about Normal Boots Madness, right?
Which is a very addictive thing to watch.
Very addictive. I love it. Did you watch it?
I've watched some of it with you.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they're currently in their GameCube season, and I'm expecting that there's going to be an inevitable PlayStation 2 season. But I asked Bobby what he thought the PlayStation 2 season of Madness should be. And in case you don't know what Madness is basically like a bracket thing. They have brackets and they kind of debate over what the best GameCube game is or whatever. And then they kind of go all the way until the end. Winner's bracket, loser's bracket, whatever.
And it's pretty subjective. The games in the bracket
Right.
isn't like every game. They whittle it down to a list of 12.
Yeah, it's a list of 12. Oh shit. You borked it.
And usually it's based on, nerdier games, like the JRPGs and
Right,
stuff
so
like that.
things like Gran Turismo we didn't put on our list. Because even though that might be, one of the more popular kinds of games on the PS2, it's not something that we can really talk about. That said, I can't really talk about most of these anyway, because I was not a PlayStation kid. That said, we do have a bracket. And
it's a good bracket.
It's a good bracket. And hopefully, when they eventually do their PS2 season, it won't be exactly the same.
You said doo-doo.
I did say doo-doo. So I'm going to go ahead and put the bracket on the screen here, but I'm going to go over it right now.
Okay.
So the first one is Dark Cloud 2 versus Guitar Hero 2.
Which is a tough one, because I really like Dark Cloud 2. It's one of my favorite games ever.
Yeah.
But it's going to be hard to beat the impact of Guitar Hero.
The next one is Shadow of the Colossus
And-
versus Final Fantasy X.
An excellent game versus an excellent game, both with certain low points.
Yeah. We've also got Kingdom Hearts versus Jack 2.
Yeah, that one seems pretty one-sided.
I suppose we'll see. We've got Katamari Damacy versus Metal Gear Solid 3.
That's a tough one for me.
Then we got GTA San Andreas versus Persona 4. And then finally, Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal versus God of War 2. And we're going to go through these. It's not going to be, nearly as long as actual Madness episodes.
Yeah, that'd be a bit much.
Because, I'm not all that, into the PS2. I've only played a handful of these games. But we'll try to touch on everything and kind of go from there. I'm sure that this will be a multiple episode conversation. But first bracket, Dark Cloud 2 versus Guitar Hero 2.
Okay, so Guitar Hero 2, I imagine just about everybody knows what it is. It's the songs, you get the little plastic guitar, and then you go whammity wham wham wham, and you play the music.
Wimmity wham wham wazzle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as you know. Dark Cloud 2 is an RPG where you play as a guy, and there's a whole bunch of time travel. You have to go back and forth to complete this village and talking to a thing, and then there's bad guy who's doing time travel stuff, but when you meet him, he's just a kid. He doesn't know he's a bad guy yet. It gets kind of fucking real, and I love it.
So is it like a regular JRPG?
No. For the most
Something's
part...
happening.
Okay, what the fuck is this? For the most part, you're walking around. It's not a turn-based battle system.
Okay.
A lot of it has to deal with upgrading your weapons, which is pretty cool. And
Getting the feeling we're going to get a cutscene here, but I'm going to look up something about Dark Cloud.
Okay.
This stone contains the driest and hottest of the four winds, the Sirocco. 4 symbols have been engraved around it. Whoever carved them wanted to weaken the power of the stone.
Oh shit.
I've seen these symbols somewhere before.
God damn it.
I can hear the cicadas scratching on a branch lower down. Find them and watch them closely. I know how to reproduce these marks.
This is gonna be kind of bitchy, isn't it? Okay.
Aren't you excited?
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember having a lot of fun with Dark Cloud. I liked a lot of the characters. The gameplay was really good. Even though it was more of a live-action battle system.
Yeah, it looks more like a dot hack kind of.
Yeah.
Which is something I didn't even think about for this list. But that's okay. So from a non-PS2 perspective, I have always heard amazing things about Dark Cloud 2. Or just the series in general, I guess. Do you need to bork at the rocks?
Yeah, but I think I have to work in a specific way.
I see. So I've always heard really, really great things about Dark Cloud 2. But at the same time, it's nothing like the fucking phenomenon that was Guitar Hero. Which is something I have actually played, even though I am more of a Rock Band fan myself. But, I mean, it's the same guys, right? Harmonix... Was it still Harmonix at the second game?
I believe so.
I
want to say that's right.
Yeah. I think so. Even though Guitar Hero 3 was probably the best one. I thought it had the best soundtrack anyway. But regardless, you can't really deny the cultural impact of Guitar Hero. Whereas Dark Cloud might be a great game. I don't really know that much about it. But
I think it's great. In my opinion, it is always flawless.
I mean, sure. But I think, just from my own knowledge, I'd probably have to vote for Guitar Hero.
Yeah, that seems fair, even though I don't want it to be.
I mean, feel free to vote for Dark Cloud, and then we'll just flip a coin.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Dark Cloud.
Alright, so Dark Cloud heads, Guitar Hero tails. Alexa, flip a coin. Okay, maybe not.
Wi-Fi isn't set up.
What the fuck are you talking
In the
about?
help section of your Alexa app.
You stupid bitch. How am I supposed to do this objectively? It's not like I have a coin. I spent them all at McDonald's today.
I don't remember what the symbols were. Fuck. Oh, damn it.
Oh well.
Do you have a coin?
We
have a coin.
You have a coin?
There's a coin.
I have a coin. Heads, so Dark Cloud wins.
Woo! I love Dark Cloud.
Keep track of that, or I guess I will.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the one playing the game.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
I downloaded a tournament bracket app, but it didn't seem to be good at all. Because it randomized when I didn't want it randomized.
As happens.
So we'll just recall that Dark Cloud won the first one. Next up is Shadow of the Colossus versus Final Fantasy X.
See, now that's a tough one.
This one I know quite a bit more about these games.
Hold on, I'm writing down these symbols real quick.
Fair enough. Aha, I'm just going to open my memo app.
And just big old square.
So, Dark Cloud 2. Okay. So Shadow of the Colossus, right? You got this kind of big exploration game, very introspective. You know, who's the real villain here kind of thing. You're just killing these innocent big ass creatures. Very pretty. At the time, pretty good. Though I've heard that the more recent remake really fixes everything that you never knew was wrong with that game.
Yeah.
Whereas you got Final Fantasy X, which tends to be a lot of people's favorite Final Fantasy game, or at least in their top 3.
It's pretty high up there.
Even though I feel like, from an outsider's perspective, it has a lot of haters. I don't know if that's just because they don't like Tidus, or
Could be.
just the voice acting, or even though it's like that on purpose. If you were to rank the Final Fantasies, where would you put it?
Let's see. So it'd probably be third or fourth. Probably fourth
Okay,
overall. But that's a big list, and I really like my Final Fantasies.
sure. And if I were to rank the Team Ico games, I would probably put Shadow of the Colossus at the top of that list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the most interesting of them. The Last Guardian is not really my jam. I thought it was really boring. Ico's a little more interesting, but I think Shadow of the Colossus does a lot more with what it is.
Okay.
Plus, I think that Shadow of the Colossus impacted a fuck ton of game design. A lot of games just kind of rip it off. Was it the wrong order?
Yeah.
Okay, here's something. How did 10 improve on the formula compared to 9 in 8 and 7?
Having a bit more of a live action thing was very cool, and certainly appreciate that. Where the fuck do I need to go? What the hell game? Trying to figure this out. It definitely moving up to higher graphics was very, very nice.
Sure.
It cut down on some of the super weird stuff that you got with like 9 and 7. It still got kind of weird, but it certainly didn't get as up its own ass as 7 did. and certainly not 8.
I liked the concept of Blitzball. I thought it was an interesting kind of way for it to go.
Yeah. I really don't know what I'm doing here. Like, seriously, game with it.
Alright, let's see. Let's take a break from madness for just a second. Let's see. Create the bottom right pattern shown in the image.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I need to undo this. Here.
I think at the end of the day I'm going to end up voting for Shadow of the Colossus because I think it's a lot more unique of a concept compared to something that's the 10th in its franchise that, yes, improves a lot in its previous games, but at the same time maybe doesn't break as much ground as Shadow of the Colossus does.
That'd be really hard to do. So I can agree with that.
Yeah.
And I don't feel particularly slighted because 10 isn't my favorite Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
Even though I do like it a lot, and I don't have a problem with Titus's laugh.
Ha 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 ha! Yeah, I don't like. I used to make fun of it until I really understood the concept of the context of the scene, and then I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a fake laugh,
Yeah.
people.
It's still not exactly great voice, but you know, still, like, get over it. My knowledge of these games from the completionist episodes on them, I think I'd rather play Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I'm voting for Shadow of the Colossus.
Same.
Okay. Shadow.
As much as I love Final Fantasy X, I think I gotta vote for Shadow here.
So third round. It's Kingdom Hearts versus Jak 2.
I think this one's just gotta go towards Kingdom Hearts.
See, I've played Kingdom Hearts, but I have not played Jak 2 or any of the Jak and Daxter games.
Oh yeah?
But you know my feelings on Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
I am of the opinion that they are not good games. They don't have a good story. They are honestly just not great in general. So the patterns change with the season?
I don't think so.
They did. I saw it happen. See, they're diamonds now.
Huh.
So I think it tells you which one you need it to be.
Well, I don't care for that. Fucking game. Motherfucker. Go back in.
Yeah, so it wants it to be the circle. So you were right before with that one, I think.
Because I gotta go up. And it is going to be these
And
top
then
two,
there's the diamonds ones up there, too.
which means I actually need to switch to diamond first. Because that's the direction I'm going at first. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I can see why they said that this was tedious. Oh, I get it. Okay.
Oh, it even put one in the wrong spot. You little
It's
asshole.
just showing you which one it wants it to be in which direction.
Yeah.
I got it. We're dumb, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Viewer. Loyal viewer.
Our one loyal viewer.
Yeah.
Thank you, friend.
If
If there's anything we can do for you, just seriously let us know.
Yeah.
We'll probably do it.
hit us up. So yeah, I've never played Jak and Daxter, but I get the feeling that those are the kinds of games that I would personally prefer over Kingdom Hearts. Not having played them, I'm not certain though, but it looks more like my kind of game. Whereas Kingdom Hearts, I think the gameplay is not great, the story is not great, the characters, despite being Disney classic characters, not great.
I can understand, but you have to consider how many people disagree with you.
Cultural impact, yes, absolutely, Kingdom Hearts. Because, I mean, just fucking look at this current shit going on. Though, apparently, a lot of people don't seem to really care about it, or care for it so much with the new one. Hey, you did it. You are a magician.
That's fucking tedious. Fuck you.
I get it, though. I get it. Now we have the concept. And now we get to do it like 4 more times.
Yay.
Oh, fucking hell. This is a good episode to do madness on. And now it's silent. Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
So yeah, I wish I'd played Jak and Daxter, and maybe one day I'll play it on the channel. I don't know if there's any kind of like HD remake or something that we could play on here. I don't know.
But so that way you can have a more valid opinion when you vote for against Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly. Like, I want to vote against Kingdom Hearts because I don't like Kingdom Hearts. I think it's overrated, and I don't think it's very good. But again, I have to understand the cultural impact and my own impact when I was playing PS2 games as a kid. Kingdom Hearts was like the reason we got one.
Right.
So as much as I'd like to vote against it, I'm going to have to vote for Kingdom Hearts.
I would have to agree.
Yeah.
Everything I know about Jak and Jak 2 is it's a great game. But I gotta vote for Kingdom Hearts here.
So first winner's bracket, Dark Cloud 2, Shadow of the Colossus, and Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
Second side, Katamari Damacy versus Metal Gear Solid 3.
See, this one's tough, and we're gonna disagree.
Yes. Now, I can understand straight up that, yes, MGS3 is probably the better game here. That said, I have never given a single shit about it. About any Metal Gear. Whereas Katamari Damacy, I watched the X-Play video about it and immediately got my dad to buy this game for me.
Yeah.
Like, it was... I paused it, I got my sister, I said, we're going to watch this again. And then she said, okay, and we paused it, and then we went and got my dad and made him watch it.
Which is fair.
And then we loved it.
Yeah.
Now, I'll be real with you. I think that aside from the mobile and handheld Katamari games, the first one is by far the worst one. I didn't really think about it until I played the HD quote-unquote remake that came out last year. Katamari Damacy Reroll.
Okay.
But I think at the time, before they kind of refined everything, it was great. I've been spoiled by much better Katamari games since then. Because Beautiful Katamari is the best one. Fuck you. I think it's very unique. I think it's very fun. I think it's got a great soundtrack, very memorable characters. Very stupid, but very good story. And I think it had a lot of cultural impact as well. And it was very unique in terms of gameplay, also.
Yeah.
Now, Metal Gear Solid, the third game I always kind of looked at and thought was just really ugly. Now, obviously, that's a product of its time, and that was kind of also the point with the time frame that it took place in.
Right. So overall, I would have to say that Metal Gear Solid 3 is by far the best one. And I like most of the Metal Gear Solids.
It's the best Metal Gear game?
Yeah, okay, I'd say Metal Gear in general, because there are older Metal Gears before Solid.
Sure, like the NES one.
Yeah.
Stuff.
So, yes, I would say it's the best one.
Interesting.
Wait, you little fuckers, where did you go? Where's my cicadas?
You probably have to go back to the actual cicada.
Oh, god damn it. Where are my sickies at? I swear to God, fuck you, game. You little bastards.
Hello, loves.
Now, this looks like a job for me. So everybody.
Just follow me, because we
Yeah.
need a little controversy.
Yeah.
Feels so saucy without me. But yeah, it's the best one of the Metal Gear Solid games.
Yes. I think it's absolutely amazing. You get a really great feel for the environment. Some of the game mechanisms that start to incorporate, like you have to actually heal yourself when you get hurt. First time I ever saw that, which was amazing. The plot is Metal Gear, but it's very toned down for a lot of Metal Gear. Like Metal Gear Solid 2 got fucking weird. Metal Gear Solid 1 was fine. Metal
Yeah.
Gear Solid 2 was weird.
No, I mean, it's my boy Raiden.
Yeah, but it's still fucking weird. Metal Gear Solid 3, really good. I fucking loved it.
See, Metal Gear Solid 4, people give it shit because it's like, oh, I'm gonna go watch Metal Gear Solid 4. Hey. But, like, I appreciated the shit out of how that game looked when it came out, even though I didn't give a crap about it.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how I felt about it. Oh, it's that one below it, right?
Yeah, I gotta see where everything is, though, and then I gotta remember.
The
How-
pattern that the cicada had.
Yeah. Because it was... Nope. There we go.
Because with MGS4, I had a really good time just seeing how his camouflage changed when he went to different places.
Yeah. Electricity.
Whereas I've watched Vinny play a lot of MGS3, and I didn't really care about it. But I mean, again, that's not exactly the game's fault. So I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird little quirk stuff that you could do in MGS3, like how you kill the end. You could just set your date up.
Oh yeah, you just like waited a bit.
Yeah, it was great.
I think that kind of stuff is pretty cool.
Yeah. And shooting all the frogs.
Yeah. And then the crocodile mask.
Yes. So, Metal Gear Solid 3 has got my vote. I think it was one of the most immersive games I've ever played. I thought it was the shit, and I really like it.
The
As
thing is I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to be objective or subjective here.
It's a good point.
Because I don't care about Metal Gear at all. But I care a significant amount about Katamari.
Right.
So I think I have to vote for Katamari.
See, I don't think there's a wrong choice here.
Yeah. So we're going to end up flipping a coin, and neither of us is going to be mad.
Right.
So that's going to be Katamari heads, MGS tails. This motherfucker.
Oi, bitch.
Update. And it's fucking tails. So, Metal Gear 3.
I'm great with these coin flips, man. And you're the one flipping the coin.
I am. Which is how you know that I'm not faking it. Okay, next up. GTA San Andreas versus Persona 4.
See, now this one should be a lot tougher, and I'm sure some people are going to instantly go Persona 4. But I got to give it to San Andreas here. The amazing impact that game had was unbelievable. And Persona 4 always seemed like a cult kind of game to me. Like, the few people that I knew that actually talked about it, that's what it was.
Yeah, Persona 5 is really the one that's becoming mainstream.
Yeah.
That said, I've actually played Persona 4. I played the Vita version, because I have the PSTV, and I wanted a game to play on it, and the only good Vita game is Persona 4. And Notary games, but I'm going to do that on a better console.
Okay.
Because I've got it on, like, Steam and PS4.
Yeah,
and,
you got it every damn way.
and if they come out with it on Switch, I'm going to get it there, too.
Yeah.
And also on the DS and 3DS. But anyway, so I played Persona 4 a lot. I didn't finish it because you don't finish a Persona game. I could never see myself finishing a Persona game.
It's a lot of work.
Comparing it to 5, I think the plot, I mean, it's got a very similar feeling to it.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't have, like, the same, like, menu aesthetics that 5 does. That you know, one of the big things that 5 is cool for.
See, I like the menu aesthetics to a point, and then I really wish they would cut that shit out.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a thing. Oh, hey, what's that?
You little bastard.
Ha ha ha!
Why are you over there?
The hangman.
How the fuck was I supposed to know that shit?
Look, figure it out. So now you know the next one. But yeah, I played a lot of Persona 4 Golden. I didn't play the PS2 one. I assume it's very similar.
Fuck!
That said, I've often had Persona 4 recommended to me even before Persona 5 was a thing. So I kind of have a feeling for how Persona 4 works. That said, GTA is another game that I've actually played on the PS2, though I personally liked Vice City better.
Okay, a lot of people have that preference, but I think San Andreas is the big one.
San Andreas is the more popular one. It's the game that tends to be like, oh, the best game of all time kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I admit that San Andreas had a lot more unique stuff about it. That said, when I played San Andreas, I was just like, man, I wish I liked this as much as Vice City. And I don't know if it's because Vice City was my first GTA. It could very much be that.
Okay.
But, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, impact-wise, clearly it's GTA here. But in terms of a great RPG on a system made for RPGs, Persona 4 also needs to be in this conversation.
It does. It absolutely merits anything that anybody wants to give it. I can see a lot of people saying Persona 4 would easily take this hands down.
Yeah.
I think if we were not counting in cultural impact, I would totally give it to Persona 4.
I think Persona 4 has aged a lot better than GTA San Andreas has.
Okay.
But again, it's not exactly what the bracket's not exactly about what's the best PS2 game in 2019 either. And again, maybe I think it aged better because I played the Vita version.
Could be.
Again, I assume it's very similar, but that's me assuming that.
You do, you want to assume.
I do, and it works out every time. That piece of shit. Now we just gotta search for the other gentleman.
I swear if it's that fucking cicada again.
I think, personally, I'm probably gonna vote for Persona, but I won't be sad if GTA wins.
I have to vote for GTA.
Alright. So, heads GTA, tails Persona. Heads GTA. You fucking asshole.
I'm really good with these flips, man.
It's his quarter, so
That I found on your desk, asshole.
you probably put it there, and it's a weighted quarter that you change with a button in your pocket. GTA San Andreas. And so the final first round is going to be Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal versus God of War 2. Neither game I've played.
I've played both of those. Both are really, really good.
Yeah.
Very different games. Even though they kind of go for that same sort of like platformer genre.
Well, Ratchet and Clank's more of a platformer. God of War's
Pretty damn platformy, dude.
more like a beat 'em up with platforming aspects.
I would say it's more platforming with beat 'em up aspects, to be honest.
Really?
Dude, some of the platforming in that game is fucking annoying. It's really good.
because it's not really made for it.
Yeah, kind of is. Mm-hmm.
And it's got a lot of QTEs and stuff,
Yeah.
which is almost never a good thing. Hey, so if you want, I'll just show you a picture of this so that you can...
You move the fuck on?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Cool. Because fuck this noise.
Yeah. Gotta go get my little cicadas back.
I've always been interested in God of War as a concept because I like mythology, and I've watched a lot of stuff about God of War as a series. I think that I would be probably more interested in God of War 3 than 2.
Okay.
Or just the first one also. And obviously the new one, because I'm more into Norse myth anyway.
Yeah.
But whereas Ratchet and Clank has always been a game that I know that I would have played if it was released on a good console.
He keeps on saying shit about PlayStation 2 console.
I don't like PlayStation. I like the PS4. It's really grown on me. I'll be real with you. But the PS2 was never my jam.
It was the best jam.
I didn't like the controller. If I could use a GameCube controller, I'd probably like it a lot more.
See, and I thought the GameCube controller was pretty good, but I couldn't stand the Xbox controller.
I like the second Xbox controller. The one that's more like the 360 controller.
Eh.
The Duke was terrible. Fight me. I fucking hate the Duke. It's stupid.
The Duke?
Yeah, that's what the original big-ass Xbox controller is called.
That's a stupid fucking name
And
for
they-
a piece of shit.
And they re-released it
Really?
for the Expo.
If you have, like, ginormous man-bear hands, that's, like, the only time that I could see it.
I have large hands, and I hated it. So, like, you gotta really have big-ass hands. Anyway, if you were to put these two games in front of me right now, I would probably play Ratchet and Clank. God of War is more the kind of game that I would rather watch a Let's Play of. Which is not a bad thing. It's just my own personal preference. I've never played Ratchet and Clank games, but I've always kind of wanted to. And I want to play the newer one that's on the PS4.
Yeah. And there's a lot of humor in there.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Do you think that it's the best Ratchet and Clank game?
The ones that I played, I'd have to say yes, because I haven't played a lot of them. I played that one and another one. I can't remember the name of it.
Okay.
And you figured you'd remember the names, because they're always, like, punny.
They're
Humorous.
humorous adult humor.
Yeah.
Again, cultural impact, God of War, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But if I were to choose, if you had to choose, I would pick Ratchet and Clank.
And I would pick God of War.
Fuck me. All right,
You gotta get one right sometime, my dude.
heads, Ratchet and Clank, tails, God of War.
The seed isn't so bad, you know,
Fucking
folks.
goddamn.
She just doesn't understand the ritual. of
Yes!
seed.
Everyone in the first round!
Her fears have overwhelmed her, and she's built a prison around herself. I beg you, do anything to get her out and bring her back to us.
We ended up with a winner's bracket of games I don't give a shit about.
Listen, just leave me alone, please.
He was the one
don't want
flipping the
to see
coin.
it.
It's true, I
He
was.
was the one choosing the
Return to the
sides,
sanctuary.
and he got it wrong. Every time. That's just impressive.
Yeah, I gotta call up my good friend Murphy. Because everything goes wrong.
Oh,
It's an
yeah?
old saying in show business. The
Your
show must go
existence isn't
wrong.
what you imagine. I'm sure the Guardians want to forget me. They wanted to abandon
What are you, James
me.
Gunn?
Dude, too soon. No, fuck you, dude.
It was a good joke.
Yeah, but still, fuck you.
And we'll continue the madness bracket in the next episode.
Yes.
I think 6 rounds is good. Look how efficient we are compared to that old normal boots.
What, do they take like an hour per episode?
It's like a half hour per episode.
Damn. Or
Or like 20 minutes. Which is, fine. Because they're actually giving it the due that those games probably deserve.
That's true. We are very much glossing over it. We have very strong opinions, and we could probably go on for days.
Had stronger opinions about PlayStation 2 games, then yeah, I'd probably argue. Like, I kind of still want to argue about Katamari, but it's fine.
Do we need to take that one back so that way
No.
you feel like you won one?
No, it's fine.
Are you sure? Because we can do that.
Not too upset.
You
See, I
seem-
feel like that if Alexa didn't fuck up, yeah, I'm talking shit about you, you stupid bitch.
Wi-Fi isn't set
Yeah,
up.
Wi-Fi is not
You
set
can
up.
find
You can fucking
instructions
say
in
that
the
all you
help section
fucking
of
want,
your
but you're a
Alexa.
goddamn liar. Fucking whore.
It's okay.
I think that she would have sided with me a couple of those times.
Probably.
But I'm just shitty at coin flipping because I don't live in the fucking 16th century.
Do you have to live in the 16th century to know how to flip a coin?
Yeah. It's like when we were at work today and I was just like, I moved one of our coworkers' Rolodex aside and I'm like, here's this fucking 16th century equipment.
Wait, which one has a Rolodex?
Several of them. I've had to buy a lot of them from Staples.
That's fucked up, man.
Even some of the younger ones.
I don't care for that.
I know, right? Not talking shit. Just, well, kind of talking shit. But I'll talk shit about that to their face, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Where the fuck you going?
I don't fucking know.
Whee!
Yeah, fuck it.
Let's do it. Oh. You went too far. But it was the right answer. Nice. Probably.
Maybe. Probably not.
Yeah, you're just back where you were.
Yeah, god fucking bastards. Okay, let's try this again. So I do the walkie walk.
So as a roundup, the winners of the first round were Dark Cloud 2.
I'm really sorry, about your fox and for all the mistakes I made. I didn't
guess
know
I'll
what
go
I was
there.
doing. And he suffered because of it.
Well, she's getting better.
The Guardians don't understand me, but you're different.
Oh, here we go.
Here, take the last of my treasures. I only hope you know what you're doing.
I do. Believe in me who believes in you.
The seed. That's her, all right. Thank you, Fox. Thanks a million. The entrance to the last altar is open. Once the 4 guardians are assembled, nothing can stop us from performing the true ritual of the seasons.
I have to go gather the 4 of you again, father. Fuck!
Yeah, we gotta go to those altar things that opened up.
I don't wanna.
Too bad.
You fuck.
Look, man, it's the... What? 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 Okay.
It's the first time a seed has refused to take part in the ritual.
Get that
I
off screen.
don't think it's a good idea to force her like that. I
bad.
get the feeling I've still got a lot to learn. If you think we're acting in her interest, you know what you have to do.
Burn her.
Finish what we began. Go in search of the last altar.
Oh. The last altar? Were we supposed to go to the other altars? Is that what this thing is?
No, that was like a memory thing that popped up out of nowhere. For reasons. I think I know where you need to go.
But you want to wrap it up here?
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good point. Okay.
So, as a roundup, the first round winners were Dark Cloud 2, Shadow of the Colossus, Kingdom Hearts, Metal Gear Solid 3, GTA San Andreas, and God of War 2.
Yeah.
Next time, we'll get into each of those rounds. It's going to be 3v3. We're just going to basically completely rip off Madness, and I don't even think we need to do a loser's bracket. Though I kind of want to. Let's just say Katamari wins the loser's bracket.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It'd be like Katamari versus Guitar Hero, and we both vote for Katamari.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So Katamari wins the loser's bracket. Hooray. Next time, 3v3s, and then we'll crown a winner. But first, let's do some shout-outs.
Sounds good.
So, I'm going to do a shout-out. I did not say your fucking goddamn name, did I, you fucking bitch? I swear to God, shut the fuck up. So I'm going to do a shout out to Mountain Dew Citrus Cherry, formerly known as Game Fuel. It's the OG Game Fuel that came out with Halo 3 back in 2007, and has been re-released almost every year since then. You know, they had one with WoW, and the Citrus Cherry was always the best one, right? Because they came out with like be the Alliance with the stupid blue Mountain Dew that tastes like shit, and also you don't want to buy it because it's Alliance.
I wanted to buy it because it was Alliance.
Of course he did.
But it did taste like shit.
It was garbage, and Citrus Cherry was way better. And, you know, then for like Call of Duty, I want to say, some other stuff. Anyway, it's delicious. We found it again randomly at Walmart one day and bought like 3 or 4 boxes.
Yeah.
And then we never saw it again after that. So we're really glad that we bought those 3 or 4 boxes. Which I have done in the past when Citrus Cherry has shown up again at Walmart. I've cleaned them the fuck out sometimes.
Yes.
So I just want to shout out to them. I still got some in there. I'm kind of cutting back on sugar, so I'm holding on to it for now for when I'm really craving it. So it's going to be pretty sweet.
As is appropriate.
Yes.
My shout out, I'm going to keep following the pattern that I have recently. It's going to go out to another YouTube blacksmith. This one is Joey Vandersteeg?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm never going to pronounce that name.
Last time, by the way, we said the name wrong. We said it was Giles something or other.
Yeah.
But his name is Niels.
Yeah, I mixed up with a J.
Yeah.
So.
He didn't blaze up a J, as he should have, but that's okay.
No, drugs aren't for me.
No, fair
You
enough.
have fun with that.
I will.
But yeah, all these blacksmiths I listed, I've learned a lot from, especially from Joey. He's had some very neat little tricks that I haven't seen anywhere else, and stuff like, hey, here's this neat little shop tool that costs like $5 that you see everywhere, but nobody tells you what the fuck it is. So he tells me what the fuck it was. So I like him for that.
Yeah.
It's good.
Nice.
So yeah, I want to do a special shout out to him. It's good stuff.
All right. So yeah, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed us ripping off normal boots.
We're going to do it again next episode.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. We'll
Great.
see you then.
Rest assured. Thank you so much, guys.
Light a place.
Bye.